We're going all the way to Scotland now, where a couple of our colleagues are on a very special assignment. SUNUP'S Kurtis catches up with Dr. Derrell for this week's Livestock Marketing Report.
Well, Derrell, well, not in Payne County.
No, we're certainly not. I tell you, this is a little different location. You know, I'm helping to lead a group of students that are coming over for a study abroad course to Scotland and Ireland. And you and I came a couple of days early so that we could learn a little bit about agriculture here in Scotland, as well as to see some of the sites and enjoy some of the historical interest here.
Yeah, and it's been absolutely beautiful, especially looking at, agriculture here. We got to take some look at some sheep production, beef cattle production, which isn't a huge thing here over in Scotland, and primarily, it's dairy cattle. And we got to see a lot of that with the vet school, which we will have a lot more for you in the coming weeks on SUNUP. But first, let's just check right in on the livestock markets. What's happening?
Livestock markets in the U.S. are really heating up, following the trends that we've been seeing lately. Cattle prices are moving close to record levels. We've got fed cattle prices flirting with $2 a pound or $200 a hundredweight. We'll get there certainly in the next few weeks or before the end of the year for sure. Feeder cattle as well, generally stronger as well. And more, we're seeing now box beef is really strong. So we're continuing to see good retail demand support for beef. The latest retail prices that we had actually set a new record for all fresh beef. So across the board, we're seeing lots of strength in demand, and that's supported by a tightening supply. So these markets continue to move higher and higher.
So where do we go from here?
So yeah, we've had great forage conditions. We're making lots of pasture. Generally in pretty good shape, not only in Oklahoma, but generally around the country. We've got less drought now than we've had in about 4 years around the country. So, the cattle, the big question in the cattle industry right now, and has been for months, is are we beginning to save some heifers and think about herd rebuilding? We don't have any data yet that shows that. I suspect there's some happening, but we continue to see strong heifer slaughter numbers. And so, it's going to be a while. And certainly, we're not going to get any herd expansion in 2024. We may be setting the stage for some limited herd expansion in 2025.
All right, thanks, Derrell, and thanks for taking me on the trip. I'm having a blast, and I can't wait to show the viewers what else we have coming up on the show.
You bet.
All right, from Edinburgh, Scotland, I'm Kurtis here, and this is Dr. Derrell.